Hello everybody, Wild Bill for America here. Remember that great movie starring Bette Midler, For the Boys? It was about America's tremendous love for our military and how hard the USO worked for the boys. Well, today, the boys desperately need us to do something for them. They need us to vote in a decent commander-in-chief who will treat them with the respect they deserve. There's only one presidential candidate who will put our military before the illegals and treat them right, and that is Donald Trump. Now, for those of you who are so Kardashian-like that you are considering not voting on Election Day, let me give you a few things to think about. The 2016 elections are not about making you happy. The United States military is counting on we, the people, to put an end to the nightmare they have had to endure under President Sicko. The men and women of our military have suffered more than anyone as Obama and his military-hating thugs did their best to embarrass, demoralize, and maim American troops. And now the finest and most experienced military professionals are walking away in disgust. The idiotic rules of engagement of the Democrats make it impossible for our troops to win in Afghanistan. General Paul Vallely just made a statement that if our troops were permitted to do their job, we could completely defeat ISIS in 3 months. But that is not the goal of the Muslim in the White House. I believe Obama and the Democrats have kept our troops locked in that hellhole to intentionally devastate them and to destroy one of the most critical institutions for American freedom. They should have won that war and been home years ago. And here's a Wild Bill bullet of truth for America. Barack Obama deliberately lost the war George W. Bush had already won. The 2016 elections are poised to put either Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump into the White House. Think about our troops. They need every American to do the right thing at the voting booth. Hillary Clinton will do to our troops what she did to the Americans in Benghazi. She has already cashed the checks from Islamic terrorist nations. Over $100 million in bribe money from Arab Muslim nations. She is owned by the Muslim Brotherhood. And I believe Hillary's mission will be to finish decimating our military so as to allow the Islamic Caliphate to rise up and launch worldwide jihad. Hillary's only loyalty is to her own money and power. She's a cold-blooded traitor, a criminal, and a disgrace to every American woman. Donald Trump, on the other hand, has tremendous love for the troops, and I believe he will treat them right. We owe that to our military. If you have any affection for the U.S. military, then you are honor-bound to vote for Trump. Do it for the boys. Now, I hear people out there whining that because they don't like the candidate, they will stay home on Election Day, or they will just be childish and write in their candidate. Well, let me tell you fools something. If you do that, then you are spitting on our troops just like the hippies did over Vietnam. Yes, conservatives and Christians, you now have the opportunity to spit on American troops too. Just sit home on Election Day pouting because your favorite dropped out of the race. Or patting yourself on the back for being too righteous to take part in this election. And let Hillary Clinton do to our military whatever the Muslim Brotherhood has paid her to do. There is no doubt that Trump would greatly improve the treatment of our military. What more do you need to know to snap out of your petulant, non-voting tantrum? Do it for the boys. They've given their all for this nation, and you owe it to them to give them a commander-in-chief who will respect them and improve their situation. Do it for the boys. You know the Democrats will do their best to throw out the military votes. They did it during the Obama election. They took all those overseas military ballots and stuck them away, and then said they didn't meet the deadline to be counted. If the Democrats do that again, we will need every conservative vote to overcome their treachery. So, get off your duffs and vote for the candidate who will be the better commander-in-chief. Do it for the boys. This is Wild Bill for America. doing what I can to defend freedom, and hoping and praying that certain conservatives don't turn against our military on Election Day. Thank you for watching, and America bless God again.